Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Trainatic. So this is episode 3. In case you missed any of the episodes, I have a link in the description that has the playlist. So I did leave the game running a little bit so that I could farm up a lot of mats, as you can see here, actually. And apparently we ran out of gold. One thing I noticed was that our train would run out of fuel eventually. We'd get hit distance like 400 something somewhere, and we'd run out of fuel. I never actually saw it happen, but yeah, that's what happened. The only thing I purchased was drone frequency and capacity, or resources returned, I guess, per drone. But now we have a lot to spend here. And for all I know, this episode is going to be incredibly short now after all that. But we'll have to see, I guess. I just realized these require the original resource, I guess, for these. But I don't know if we really even need them anyway. So I guess I'm just kind of not going to worry about it for the time being. Okay, so but I probably have a lot of milestones. Yeah, here we go. +1 total number of cars. I thought there wasn't another achievement for that, but apparently I was wrong. Interesting, huh? Okay, gotcha. I still didn't get the next one for spike shooter or the grenade car or the shotgun car or anything besides the laser car, apparently. +1 number of lasers, +1 maximum laser car. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know why I said it like that. Well, yeah, I'm kind of surprised the shotgun hasn't done better. Hasn't been completed at this point, because yeah, it was a solid like 30, maybe 40 minutes of AFK. Basically, I had to restart the level sometimes, but yeah. Science. So we should have a lot of sciencing to do. Why don't we look at the train first? So now I have at least one more laser, right? Okay, I could have done that. Let me see. Orb catcher. A second laser, huh? Trying to think of how to handle this exactly. If I do that, then this one is not going to hit the one in the front. That is too bad. That is indeed too bad. Trying to think of what the best way to handle this is. And I guess I'm not really sure. Maybe it's something like this? I mean, they don't get the explosive thing, but I don't think that matters. Yeah, size and piercing, but that would be about it, huh? Still have the lightning thing there, too. Don't really know. Okay. Anyway, we have upgrades to spend. Muchos and muchos and muchos. Okay, so first off, well, I don't know if I actually care about this, but let's see. Let's grab it. Oh, it didn't go anywhere, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it would lead to something else. We got more storage. It doesn't look like it's going to lead to more upgrades there. There's also science to be spent, don't forget. If I get just that. I don't know how much we're really going to care about fuel. Kind of grabbing one of each to see if it gives us a new one. Oh, I found something that actually requires space dust, but a lot of it. +1 lightning bolt per cast. So the lightning bolts are done. There's all this stuff, which isn't that expensive anymore, huh? I don't think so, at least. Spike shooter upgrade. Am I gonna actually run out? Well, that is not very expensive for us. More spike shooter stuff. There's also more grenade stuff. That probably isn't gonna do a whole lot. That's all done. That's all done. I should probably make sure we get the laser things. That's increased size at maximum speed. That's fire rate. Number of lasers. Hell yeah. Alright. Well, considering I'm not finding anything else in the skill tree, now I'm actually concerned. I was really torn. Like, should I just, like, put this into the previous video, but you know, it was hard to decide. It's like, should I try to push it? Didn't have a lot of time left recording left. Okay, so we got all of that. So we're actually kind of running low on things to actually purchase here. Oh, wait. More resources. Oh, that's actually quite expensive. Storage is now done. But we need space dust. That's kind of something. Might as well just upgraded this all, is the way I'm looking at it, right? Done. So now the only thing I don't have One thing for space dust on the right. This random thing for the minigun. Okay. So. I shouldn't have, Oh, it requires a car. Automatically shoots all cars on the train. Automatically restart when you run out of fuel. I didn't realize that was a car, really. I also just realized you could drop the crafting car and some other things potentially here if you wanted. Okay, oh, right. We have all of our science to spend. I thought I had another laser car now. No? Guess not. Minigun. It's somewhere up here, I guess, right? Spike shooter. Is that all we really have after that? I'm gonna assume so. We got a few of them. So we got a big old train here. I don't know if we can really make it any bigger now. Now we have to kind of think about these, though. Because now they affect more things. You know? So my first thought here... Got a sniper up there, huh? They all do the same thing? They all do the same thing. God, it's really tough to decide here. I'm trying to affect as many laser... like one laser as much as possible. Essentially. I think what I actually want to do is move this down here, though. So this laser gets affected by all of our supports. Okay, yes. This laser gets affected by 3 of them, including Echo, which is probably not as good, I'll admit. But so be it. Okay, that's pretty good, right? Okay, to science. To the science. So, as you can imagine, big laser damage is probably... I'm guessing this is the way forward, so I'm going to spend as much as I can there. After that, I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell what is going to do the thing. What is going to do the damage, you know? Part of me thinks it could be the shotguns, because they are just pointing right at the front the whole time. And they have like a spread and everything like that. Okay. But I don't really need any mats. I mean, I guess there's mats we're short on. Whoops, I did not need to go here. I kind of just wanted to see the lasers, and I guess there we go. Oh, wow, that's funny. And suddenly the sound effects are way louder than I recall. Okay, return to station now. Okay, so step 1, let me lower these sound effects a little bit here. Thank you. Next up, let us go to... Maybe I should get some mats real quick, so... We'll go ahead and grab this, and obviously this, I don't really need to think about this, but we just gotta get some, like, gold ore and everything real fast. Because we don't have any, like, gold bars or anything. I might need to move some trains around. Maybe all in on the lasers is not the correct option, particularly when you see they don't really stack up on each other, huh? When you have multiple lasers, the spread is just kind of weird, right? I kind of want to see, because I'm seeing some interesting things with that, huh? Okay. Oh, lag. Well, I think the drones are going to keep up with the gold ore, so I don't need to linger here too much. I was thinking to myself, do we have to just max everything out? Which means I gotta turn off the auto crafting so I can get these. But upgrading those doesn't seem that good. Oh, there's also all the automation, huh? So I have 1 carbon, I have 1 crystal, obsidian ore, maybe 1 of everything is a good idea. I don't actually need electronics for anything else. But while I like sit in the menu and everything like that, it seems like a pretty solid one. Now, what else would I want even more of? 562 per minute. Oh, it adds on to the previous? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, that's actually interesting then. Okay. I don't know if it should be obsidian ore after that. I think carbon Even though it shows I have a crazy amount. Tends to be the thing I run short of. But we don't really need more electronics at this rate, do we? What we actually need is, I'm actually going to buy some of these. I assume it just goes here, and it does. Okay. We just need more science, huh? Okay. Still can't afford all that. Okay, so... Don't worry about this from the crafting tab. This also requires gold, so I'd have to turn that off so that the gold does not get used, but obviously plenty is being made. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Then I think we can just go to space. And we'll have to see how we do. Ready? How are we gonna do? Turns out this video is only gonna be 10 minutes long. I mean, for all I know, there's actually far more after this. For all I know. I did get bodied. So it's probably an indicator that I need to think about my strategy here. I can't really prevent myself from taking more damage, as far as I can tell, right? Minigun upgrade, right? Oh, wait, I can. Oh, crap, I missed that. Oh, no, I do need a lot more electronics. No! Alright, so what's the barrier on the electronics? Looks like it is gold at the end of the day. So, Papa's got to go find some gold. Or rather, has to go farm some gold. We have to go destroy some things. Well, it seems like we should do a lap then. Alright, I didn't realize that I still had that upgrade. Somehow I missed it. My bad. We'll get some wood. We'll get some stone real quick. Maybe the laser isn't the answer here. Boom, boom, ba-do-do-da-dum. I think it was the right choice for me to just do some of that AFKing alone. Because I just let the game run, and I already run out of things to talk about when we're not going AFK too much, but trust me, I think it was the right thing to do. Oh no, boom. Okay. We probably don't need to stay here too long. Electronics are going. Okay, let's see. Where's the barrier now? It is still gold. I mean, we have enough. We just need to actually create it, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, allow me to go and farm. Well, actually, hold on. What are we short on, if anything? A little bit of gel. Maybe. I guess, yeah, we don't have a lot of gold. Well, yeah, we don't need gold ore. Right. It says we're making 3,500 of them. But, yeah, I guess because it's all already in the queue, huh? Huh. Fascinating. So why aren't we making more of this? Just because of the gold ore, it seems. Because we need 25. Okay, so turn off the auto. Let's go get some gold ore real quick. And then we can increase the rate at which we're constructing it. We're going to have to sit in this map for a little while because the gold ore doesn't appear for a minute. So where do I want to consider moving our trains or adjusting things or possibly even spending our crystals if the lasers aren't going to do enough? The width of the lasers is a problem. I kind of wonder about like the minigun a little bit. I'm kind of curious about it. It was one of the later game guns we got. So I guess I'm kind of curious if it's actually better than it seems. Well, actually, I mean, I don't think it's bad. It's just, you know, I chose one direction to aim with our loadout. Okay, so here now we can... I'm out of crystals for it. Damn it. But from the crafting tab, this is going like slightly faster. That is the hindrance here for our electronics. Okay. In the meantime, though, buy 2 of those, I take 2,500 damage less. Well, I don't know if it's really like less, but So now we need to go farm some crystals. Crystals are in the cavern. I keep thinking about the shotgun, but maybe it's not right. Like, I'm looking at the bullets, and it does kind of feel like the minigun does quite well. It's like the number of projectiles it's shooting. It's kind of nice that it has a little bit of a spread, too, and everything. And if we amplify it some other ways. We only have one car for it, though. I almost need to turn off some other things. So that I can get achievements for particular cars, right? Oh. Is that literally what I'm going to have to do? Could be. Perhaps the laser was a trap. Okay. We got some crystals for y'all. So I guess I'm gonna pump this bad boy. That's done. Okay. Yep, gold is still the thing. Although obsidian ain't far behind. Requires carbon. Oh, interesting. Instead of crystals? Oh, that is interesting, huh? And I have quite a bit of obsidian ore, interestingly. What am I short on here, then? Gel. And we have plenty of that. Oh, my God. I'm just kind of waiting on everything. Okay. More damage reduction. The minigun upgrade here. See, it doesn't get many. We didn't get any milestones. I kind of want to look here. Total number of cars goes up. Spike shooter. Plus 5 damage, plus 20 fire rate at max speed. Grenade car. Shotgun car. Okay, minigun car. Okay, so I'm going to turn off lightning, sniper, and laser. Lightning, sniper, and laser. Change the sniper. I'm gonna do it kind of lazily. Where's the empty car? I know it's an option. Here, have the spike shooter instead, maybe. Lightning, sniper, and laser. No lightning, sniper, or laser. No lightning, no sniper, no laser. Empty. Okay, empty. I'm not gonna fiddle with the layout yet. Methinks. Methinks. I'm gonna start pumping the minigun. I have a feeling that we're gonna like it. I get the vibe. Total distance traveled, huh? Electronics. And another. There's only one more needed there, at least, so. Stone and sand. We need crystals. Need to make gel go faster, kinda, huh? Yeah, it seems like we need many crystals. Oh, whoops, we're in the right spot here. I mean, I could have probably tried space a little bit more. I don't understand the automation car that much. So we got spike shooters, we got shotguns. Baby, we got it all. We have a singular minigun. You can kind of get a better understanding here, too. I mean, the spike shooters are hitting quite rapidly. As well. I should probably just, like, waggle the mouse 360 degrees or something here, huh? Well, maybe not, actually. Maybe in, like, an arc. In the direction that we're going. How long do we hang out here? I don't know why we run out of fuel. My only guess is that the later on you get, the more fuel it spends for whatever the reason. I never actually got to see it happen personally. I believe when we hit 100 here or something. All right, return to the station. Any milestones? Hell yeah, okay. Ooh, many. Spike shooter, plus 5 damage, plus an additional spike shooter. But there's more to be had there. Anything else? Not yet. Minigun's gonna take a while. But all these cars... +2 max shotgun cars. Wow. All these cars could use some... The grenade cars, yeah. Yeah. Man, that one is gonna be incredibly difficult. It needed... The explosion size needed to already be way, way, way higher. Can we agree? Can we agree? So it kind of turns out... That's all done. Oh, that requires space dust. Interesting, huh? And carbon, which is expensive. Gold is still the thing we're lacking by far. Obsidian is next, partially because of the gel. We have plenty of plant. Okay. But... I mean, I guess I still need electronics for some things. Let's continue to work towards that, because I still need the gold there. Okay, so let's turn off... Whoopsie. Crafting. Let's turn that off again, huh? Okay, that can go back on. That can go off. Okay. Gotcha. As to where we should go, should probably still just be the cavern, because we need so many crystals. I'm looking at the grenade launcher, which fires a few bullets now. But it's mostly hanging out at the back of the train, right? I mean, even if I put it at the front, I don't think it's gonna do that much. Seems like it's actually the spike shooter that's picking up a lot of pace here in terms of the milestones, at least. Huh. Unfortunately, you can't really determine... I don't think there's a way to actually determine, like, the damage output of each. It's based on the vibes, baby. The range of the shotgun is very low. So I'm getting the vibe that that could be the problem there at the end of the day. Well, the video's not going to be too short, it looks, at this rate. So maybe I just want to upgrade the spike shooter. I mean, we saw it gain a lot of percentage in terms of its milestones. We also have a lot more cars for it, too. Available to us. Good, we hit another milestone, but it is just a spike shooter. Requires 30... It required 30,000, plus 50 damage, plus 1 piercing. It needs to go to 50,000 next. Need to get an understanding for that. Shotgun car requires a lot. Requires 100,000 for the next progression. So that might be part of the reason why it went from 30,000 to 100,000. Whereas this, progress went from 30 to 50k. So it's quite a bit faster. Minigun car immediately requires 15,000. But it's not picking up pace here, really. I could probably help it by moving it up the train. I'm thinking here. Because it's way down here. Change minigun to... I should have another spike shooter, actually, I think. Now, don't I? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Next, let's go up to... I mean, that's not that much forward. Okay, hold on. Let's do this one. Maybe giving it piercing is sort of a big deal. Okay, let's put the minigun on this, which is the best slot. My goodness. Should have been a drop-down menu. Minigun. And I'll move this to the spike shooter. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let's move. Now I'm really micromanaging it. Let's change that to the... Or is it grenade launcher? Okay. Maybe I don't need to be thinking this hard about the achievements. Maybe this is a waste of time. It's kind of hard for me to tell. I still can't really tell what I want to do here. Like, I haven't really helped the spike shooters at all. That's +1 damage each. That's plus 2 damage. That's plus 2. That's plus 1. That's plus 2. Might end up being... I could foresee this being the spike shooter, basically. I think we'll continue our farm in the cavern here. Our minigun is much further up now and is getting buffed by more of the support things. I think it's going to be the spike shooter and or minigun. If I can get more miniguns, but right now we can only have one. So it's kind of hard to imagine that it's going to be that good, huh? I think we might just end up upgrading like a lot of different guns. I mean, we do have enough train cars anyway, right? The spike shooter range is just so long that it's not really a concern, whereas for the shotgun, it's quite a bit of a concern. I don't think there is a range support, though. You have piercing and size. It doesn't really matter that much for most of these bullets, really. It would mostly help for probably like the lightning bolts and stuff. Maybe in theory the grenade launcher if it were to ever do anything. It is kind of interesting though, because they're making me think about it. Having a hard time deciding. Okay, so back here. Let's finish this off finally, shall we? Okay, so that's all done. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Obviously, we got this, which requires space dust. That's all done. There's some crafting related things. So it's just crafting and space dust. Now, if I were to want it. Okay. We have some milestones here. Spike shooter is donezo. Bullet duration and bullet speed goes up. Still going, huh? Granny cars barely move. Shotgun cars barely move. Minigun car did actually go up, though. I wonder... I guess I'm going to try space a little bit. With our current loadout, though? Maybe to some degree. We're going to have to mess with it quite a bit. Drop the automation car. We're going to have to put some other things back here, obviously. Here's one laser for you. But I'm going to leave some of these things here. I think we do drop the grenade launcher, though. Get the lightning spire in there, though. This one could be... It's probably going to be the other... Oh, snipers, right. I kind of forgot. I want the best cars to be... in the good slots, basically, now. Well, I want the cars that we're looking for milestones from to be in the best slots. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm not super confident, as you can imagine. But now we also take less damage, don't forget. And who knows, maybe this is enough. I don't have the orb catcher on, I just remembered, though. We're firing just straight ahead. It does get crowded so fast, huh? Again, it's kind of good that we have some spread on some of these things. I haven't tried putting the shotguns in, like, the optimal support slot. Oh, God. Thought we died there. We're earning plenty of space dust. We're probably going to need to increase our max speed again, if I were to guess. We probably need to reach a distance of, like, 90. Like in the previous maps. Oh, man, this kind of gets tough, though, huh? I'm glad it got kind of, like, hard, and I had to change what we were doing a bit. And not just, you know, we just stumble right through it. I'm happy with that. I'll hit 100. I'll hit 100, then we'll go. Okay. Turn to stage. That orb is much more powerful than the other ones. If I can capture this one, I should be able to harness the power of the orbs to grow even stronger. Oh no, wait. It's not going to be over, is it? Unlock the ability to catch the orb in space. Okay. It's not going to be over, is it? Unlock more max speed. Okay. About a do. Did I ever spend all my crystals from earlier? I did not. Okay, no explosive impact though, thank you. We didn't get any more milestones. I barely upgraded our sniper, I realize now. Obviously, the grenade gun has been kind of neglected, too. Kind of spreading the love around to some degree. Okay. No new milestones, though. Okay, so manage car, train, whatever you are. We'll drop, like, this very last spike shooter. Probably drop something else here, too, really. Or, like, one of the weird ones. Well, let's just go. The lightning is probably actually kind of bad here, I'd imagine. Because I don't think it's really getting any kills. It might soften some of the asteroids, though. So I guess there's that. Maybe if I pump it with crystals enough, it'll be okay. I need 160. Ah, crap. So I need to farm some space dust. First, then. I'm not gonna know how much. We might have to farm some more crystals here. Potentially. We're in space. Okay. Well, I guess we shouldn't hang out. Hopefully I earned enough. Get some max speed. Hopefully I got enough for all of it. No. Need a little bit more here, huh? Too bad, huh? Don't need to do that. Should I just be setting up, like, automation? I mean, I got one of everything. So I guess there's that already. Huh. And a little bit more for some of the better things here as well. A tickle more. Okay, so let's just quickly do this again, right? I can't really see my space dust accumulation here. I'll probably go to like distance like 50. Sound good? That's what I'm thinking. Required speed 160. It indicated that we could grow even stronger. Oh no, are they gonna make me prestige? They might make me prestige. I'm kind of torn on prestige mechanics. Sometimes games make them in an interesting and fun way. Sometimes it's not as much. Time will tell. All right, there we go. I guess I won't dilly-dally. So let's go here, basically. A little bit more down on the laser. A little bit more down. There we go, beautiful, okay. All right, we're coming, Orb. Oh, it's gonna take a while, huh? Jeez. Yeah, I'm thinking if I were to spend more electronics, it should probably be on the crystals. Because that's borderline the only way I can actually increase our damage output at this rate. That and, like, milestones and everything. So this is working. And maybe I got lucky, in a sense. That I happen to use, like, the best cars in the best slots for the with the supports there. Or maybe we were, even if I put, like, the lasers or something else there, we would still be doing just as well. I think the lasers wound up being a bit of a trap for me, though, because they just can't really plow through what's in front of us enough. The angle just isn't right, and the laser width isn't enough. Clear our path. Oh my god, we're not even halfway there. I just realized that. So, what's new with everyone else? How are we doing out here? Oh, my fuel! Oh! Oh! It's going down, baby. Oh, it's gonna be even harder than I thought then. Wow. Huh. I don't have any more fuel upgrades, though. No, I don't. So what's our best bet here? There's not much point in the acceleration one either, by the way. So we need to get more kills so that we earn more fuel. That's kind of the only way. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Turn that back on. Then. I'm gonna buy more crystals to automatically get generated here, too. Wow. I am quite surprised by that. We got a while before a lot of these achievements here. Well, we're not even killing that many in outer space is the problem. So we should probably leave it semi-AFK here. Okay, so there's got to be a way to make it better for fuel, huh? It must be the kills. If we get more kills, then it'll resolve it. Maybe boosting the lightning would be a very good choice nowadays. Because it has, you know, such a big AoE, and if it actually killed anything, like the stuff to our left and right, maybe now's a good time to consider moving the laser. Do I only have one laser out there? I only have one laser. Putting a laser in one of the good slots between the supports now as well, right? Because that might get some additional kills to keep the fuel up pumping. Okay. Since it, you know, we have like a tri-laser thing going on here. Okay, why don't we hit distance 100? Just to farm some crystals up, right? I think that's the only way, unless I'm forgetting something. If I drop train cars? Well, you can't really drop train cars. You can just make them empty. You can't, right? Okay. All right. Oh, we hit 100 a while ago. All right. Fascinating. Fascinating. Am I just buying this just cause? Plus 50 acceleration. Like, I don't totally see the purpose, but okay. Science. This doesn't seem meaningful, right? Explosive support, huh? Plus explosion damage. Kind of questionable. I think we pump lightning. I'm gonna say 84k for more lasers, huh? Okay, so now we gotta fiddle with our trains a bit here. I have the minigun in like one of the best slots here. I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna change this out for a laser. Since I'm only using one, right? That is correct. The lightning. Okay, hold on. Let's move that there. Instead, move the lightning up so it gets more help here. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do a few of that. A couple things like that. Okay. All right. So the lightning is getting boosted a lot now, too. This laser is getting boosted pretty well, too. So, Echo Support is hitting those 4 wagons, including the Laser Car, Lightning Spire. Lightning Spire is also being affected by fire rate support and damage support at this point. The only thing it's really not hitting is impact support. 50% more size, which is probably one of the weaker ones to have anyway. Okay. I feel pretty good about that, right? We could farm more crystals, but let's see. Total departure 17. Furthest distance traveled 185. Start. Increase my acceleration, but I don't know if it really matters. So the whole purpose of that was to essentially get more asteroid kills so that I can keep my fuel up. Now, it's gonna take a while for us to know if we're gonna make it or not yet. It is very possible I need way more crystals here, sadly. Trying to make sure these lasers are lined up best that they can here. Okay. I mean, you can look like up and down, and we're destroying a good portion of the asteroids off to the sides. But they might also increase with health as we go on. I'm not sure about that. But also, look at our space dust. It feels like we're collecting way more space dust now, too. Okay. Turns out maybe the laser was the right choice. At least in its own way. You kind of need you might need a balance, like, of clearing the path ahead, as well as clearing other things. Okay, I don't remember how far we got last time. Are we actually completing this faster? Does the acceleration do anything? It shouldn't, right? Because we hit max speed so quickly. Shouldn't matter. I'm watching, like, the space dust meter, because it's kind of a way to tell. I mean, the fuel... Oh, it's tickling down there now. You can see it tickling now. Do, ba, do, do. There we go. Maintain speed. I can do that. But this will also take much longer, usually. Quite a while before you actually catch the orb. So, watching the fuel. It's starting to go down. Oh. Oh, no. That's what I'm watching right now is the fuel gauge. Might be okay, though. I wonder if it starts to go down when the minigun has to reload or something like that. Oh, no, it's close. Because that's like a pause. I guess also you get pauses from the lasers, too, from time to time, right? Oh, no! It's close! Come on! No, it's close! Hey, we made it! Wow, it was tight, huh? We did it. Trainatic, you beat the game. Time played 283 minutes. You have captured the orb in space, including the main game. However, there was still more to discover. New unlocks have appeared on the upgrade tree that require orbs. Unlocked in endless mode, you can now catch more orbs on all maps, increasing in difficulty the more you capture. How many will you catch? Oh my god. It's time to start putting these orbs to good use. There are some upgrades to the train I can use them for, and this space dust can be used to make more orbs. Well, we're definitely going to look at this, to say the least. To say the least. Wow, there's actually quite a bit here. So first, spend orbs to upgrade in the science tech. Oh, right. Fuel upgrade and armor upgrade. Okay. As far as billions of crystals, it looks to me. Crystal from wood. Unlock the craft to turn wood into crystal. That could be useful, actually. Unlock the craft to turn stone into crystal. I see. Like, we're not really using wood, interestingly. Crystal from sand. Crystal from plant. Gold ore into crystals. Obsidian ore into crystals. Unlock the craft to turn space dust into orbs. Ooh, yes. Let's just grab that now. 0.1 reduced crafting time per block destroyed. That requires orbs. As an additional spot for a car. That requires an orb. Shotgun. I don't know what I want to upgrade here. Number of lasers. I'm going to take that one. Number of lasers again. Maximum laser cars also. Okay. This is for the snipers. Nothing for the minigun? Oh, wait, here we go. Minigun upgrade. We didn't hit any more milestones. Sadly. Plus 400 fire rate on that. Definitely not the grenade one. It stinks on ice. Plus 3 lightning bolts per cast. Hell yeah. I'm out of orbs now. Plus 1 max explosive support cars. Plus 5 max speed. Plus 5 max speed. Oh, those go up a lot. Plus 5% fuel efficiency at maximum speed. 500 resources per drone. Plus 1 additional resources gathered. Plus 1,000 additional storage Plus 1,000 drone frequency. Wow, okay. So, I can't guarantee that we're gonna, like, 100% the game at this rate, then. But why don't we give it some more time, right? Why don't we give it a bit more time? Since it is interesting. We're short on gel by quite a lot. Okay, so we could turn things into crystals, right? Oh, wait. Oh, it's okay. It's all down here. Okay. So, wood is used to make glass and gold. That's on. We need a lot of space dust to make orbs, and orbs is mostly what we need now. So that's the only way to make orbs, correct? Is to gather an insane amount of space dust. Let me turn that on. 250k is a lot. But I guess the idea might be that we can get a lot of crystals now. I'm watching the crystals go up after that. And we could destroy more things. So, I don't know if I really want to leave the wood, like, on there. But maybe it's okay also. Plant is the next thing that I have sort of a lot of, if anything. Plant is what we use for the gel. But it's hindered by the stone. I think I'm going to turn that on for now, too, then. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I actually got an insane amount of obsidian ore, I just realized, too. Okay, from the science tab now. Explosive support upgrade. Laser upgrade. Minigun upgrade. So no, no. I do use some of the snipers, but not that many. I mostly spent my orbs on lasers and lightning spire, minigun. I actually don't think I really got any spike shooter upgrades, did I? There it is there. I did not get them. Plus 5 maximum spike shooters. Wow, okay. I did not see those. Okay, wait. Discover more orbs. Orbs become more difficult to catch the more you capture per map. Oh, right. We can also get more orbs. Right. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Manage the drain. Do I want to really change anything here? Not that much. I mean, so now it's going to be harder to earn orb level 1, huh? Let's go here and see. Oh, look at that nice purple, huh? It's going to be harder to earn milestones unless I change this again. It says they're going to be harder to earn, though. What do they mean by that? Is the map actually going to get difficult? I'm noticing the trees are not actually dying that quickly, necessarily. Oh, this might actually be quite a bit harder, because, like, we're not even really carving a path that much. Nor can I see ahead, like, at all. Oh, interesting. So I might actually need, like, explosive support and things like that. And armor, too, while we're at it. Because, in theory, this should be the easiest orb to start, right? Get more orbs, otherwise we'd have to get a lot more space dust. But if the space dust got more difficult to gather, much like how this stuff has gotten more difficult to gather, how am I going to get any of it? So now, maybe... Now that, like, laser is not necessarily going to steal all the kills, maybe there's actually some chance here. To get some milestones for the others. Particularly, like, the shotgun and everything, because it looks like we're kind of getting to, we're getting pretty close to some of this stuff. The milestones are big. They're a big deal. Alright, we have to maintain our speed. It'll only let me have one more orb, though, if I do that. So, more damage isn't wrong, that's for sure. I'll have to really think about that, though. There's also, like, more resources gathered, I think, which is probably always a wise thing, right? Now that we can convert things to crystals, too. Oh, man, that's tough. They actually made it difficult to decide. I did put the laser in, like, the best spot. It does seem to be carving through most of the stuff around us. Come here, orb. I'm gonna get ya. Yay. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. Hello? Okay. Orb collected. And it said it gets harder for each orb collected per map. Okay. Plus 1 additional resource gathered. Very maybe. Well, should I really do that when we need to return stuff more frequently via the drones, realistically? Plus 0.1 fuel gained. That requires 5 orbs. Oh, wow. This max speed requires 5 orbs, too. Oh, my. Oh, my stars and my stripes. I don't think I want to do a an explosive car. I definitely don't want that. Plus 5 maximum spike shooters is funny, but probably no. Plus 750 fire rate, plus 100 bullet speed, plus 2 bullet duration for the spiky shooters. There's also plus 3 bullets per shotgun. You could get more cars down here, too. More crafting I'm not that excited by. I think it would either be the drone stuff, right? Slash storage, I guess. I guess it would be more so the drone stuff. Or maybe the spike shooter upgrade. Let's start with the spike shooter upgrade, right? Look at the science tab, because I have a lot of crystals now, right? Look at the crafting tab for a moment. So we're out of obsidian. Gel is going up, so I have to stop harvesting this. I mean, I have a lot to turn in there, and it's going to take a long time to actually do all that, too. So let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's turn all that off, the automated portion of it, right? Let's do half of the stone that we have here into crystals, right? So we should probably go find some obsidian, but... So maybe we'll skip ahead a little bit here. So I have some amount. I can't afford another one of those, though. Let's do spike shooter and lightning spire there. Methinks. Orb level 2. Did it say what orb level? Orb level 1. Maybe I should have jumped ahead to the other, like I said, but oh well. Oh, Wellington. We're back to chasing the orbs. I don't know if I really need to pay that much attention here, but yeah, it's definitely gotten to the realm of, like, you'd probably start a map and leave it AFK. And if you run out of fuel, you just, you know, use some crystals and then you give it a shot again. Doesn't really seem like they designed it in such a way they expect you to pay very close attention the whole time. I would hope not, at least. What am I making electronics for? Well, the automation tab is always something to dump your electronics into, and I probably should be. I had to remind myself there. And we're probably just gonna dump it all into getting more crystals, right? Unless, can I get space dust? If I can get space dust, I guess I'm gonna do some of that. I'm not sure if I can, though. What am I gonna do after this now, though? Oh, did I increase the number of laser cars? I might have. I may have. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. It might be time to get some additional cars here, then. So these resources, actually, it's only the plants that are catching up. That are getting maxed at all. Knowing that, then, going for more resources gathered might be the better solution. So, assumably when we get to the space dust, too, that's going to be very the case. Very the case? I'm sure you know what I mean. No. Distance 200. Still going. Fuel looks fine. Milestones haven't been touched in a while. I wonder if I can actually lower the difficulty if I wanted. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get more milestones. particularly when I left the game AFK. I think we got to see how hard space is at a minimum after this. Well, I'm kind of glad they didn't do a prestige thing at least. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I think I can say I'm happy about that. Yay, orb. Max. Okay, I got an achievement too. Reach a total of like 100,000 or whatever. Okay, so then... spend orbs in the science tab. Oh, maybe I want to look at that. No, I don't know. Probably not yet. Okay, so this is kind of a tough decision now, right? This is getting tough. I don't really have enough cars for some of this stuff. It could just be plus bullets for the shotgun. It could be something as simple as that. I don't think it's going to be crafting car upgrade right now. It could be, I don't know which one's better, drone frequency, or maybe just more storage. How much storage do we currently have on the train? I don't know. Maybe that's one of the better solutions here. But then you might as well just do the drone thing, huh? Okay, let's do the drone thing, but maybe just one. Total number of cars goes up. That's nice. We get any other achievements? Did not. I'd have to drop, like, the laser, the sniper, and the lightning car again, probably. And they are going to take a while to get, it looks to me. So I have one more car here. Sorry, I went the long way around. Let me see what we have available. Not the automation car. Grenade launcher. We do have another laser. I thought so. As to where I want to put it, I'm not really sure. Guess I'll put it here. Okay. Change map. I'm going to skip ahead to space. And we might just call it a day. Let's see. We might just call it a day after this, I'm kind of thinking. We don't really earn that much space dust per in here, I believe. I could actually get the orb here in theory. And maybe we will. It should almost be easier unless the space dust scales up too fast, like the health of them or whatever. Because, I mean, you just go in one direction, right? An additional laser. I don't see anything escaping us anymore, by the way. Like, you look in our trail, and no asteroids get left behind whatsoever. Oh, yeah, look at the space dust, too, up there. I think the drone thing was the correct choice, then. The idea is you just never want it to really ever hit max. Right? That way we're not wasting any space dust gathered. That should be gathered, could be gathered. Alright, alright. I'm kind of surprised by this. So this might actually help us get another orb here, right? You can spend orbs to gain armor and or fuel, too, huh? In the science tab. I forgot to spend my crystals. I probably wouldn't rush to that, but my guess is that you will eventually need it if you just keep going and going and going. It's been a long time since I really played a game that I just kind of left running in the background without the purposes of YouTube. That game, Dodeca Dragons, I actually did leave on a bit after I finished a YouTube series on it. Well, I called it a day on the YouTube series, I guess you could say. Because it kind of just got to be too much, basically, and, like, mostly waiting. But it was a really fun game. And I did leave it going, like, a little bit afterwards, but nothing crazy. I did used to play, like, some of these games quite a bit myself. Oh, gosh, I always forget the name of it. There was some, like, cheeky, like, AFK dungeon game. Oh, I forget what it was called, though. Something Heroes, maybe. And it's, like, one of my top-played games on Steam because of that. I mean, I always think of Universal Paperclips whenever I think of an incremental game that I, like, first tried out. There's, of course, like, Cookie Clicker and things like that from way back in the day. But yeah, I've weirdly, like, these games I have a pretty long history with these games, but I didn't, like, play them as frequently back then. I would only find one on rare occasions, really. And then I would end up sticking with it for an extreme amount of time, for the most part. Oh, did we get it? Okay, we did. For a second there, I thought we just died. Okay, so how much space dust did we collect from that? 220k. Not even enough for one orb, I believe. Hold on. Let me go to crafting here now. Okay, so that's still going. Let's take half of the gold ore, too. Let's take half of the plants. Let's take half of the sand. So that, I guess the idea is we'd always want these going. Orb, I do not have enough, sadly. I do not have enough space dust, even after collecting a whole ass orb, to create an orb. What are we short on here? Is it carbon? Oh, it is indeed carbon. Okay. From the automation tab, but would I really want to do anything besides crystal now? Because carbon is kind of easy. I think you'd still just want to do crystals for the most part there. We can go get some carbon if we so choose. No milestones, unfortunately. I have one orb, one orb, one orb. So I think, well, now we could get more resources gathered. Particularly for the space dust, right? To keep up with some of these things. Is it that? Because it doesn't really seem like I need the damage per se. Guess it would be that. And then I'm probably going to have to get another drone-related thing after that point. So, how's our crystal thing looking? Pretty good. Pretty good. Shotgun's a bit on the cheaper end nowadays. I mean, the sniper is quite cheap compared to most of the others. I don't have that many sniper cars in their low priority, too. The explosive support is hitting quite a few things here. All right, one last time. Let's see what Orb 2 in space looks like here, real quick, huh? Is this... It still says I only need speed 160. But it says it gets harder, so the asteroids must have more health or something like that, right? But even now, like the space dust, weirdly, we're not hitting the max. Maybe, because I know it gets more full as you get later on here. Maybe it will, though. Get close to it. Okay, there you go. Now we see the max popping from time to time. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I think with that is a good time to call it a day on Trainatic and call it a series over and done with. I would do 100%, but I think we kind of see the writing on the wall here, and it said that it was the end of the game, basically, anyway. I don't think there's going to be any more big prizes or anything like that, but it was really fun. This one was an easy recommend. It kind of surprised me with some of the new mechanics they introduced, and, you know, they gave us a sort of endless thing going on here, too, right, which I thought was kind of neat. There was even more carrot on a stick for us if we so wanted. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in another video.